Reporting on Sussex. 67 hours 48 minutes and 1 second. March 21st, 2021, 12:31 a.m.
Maida, I hear that you've been chosen as the May Queen.
Ugh, I hate it. I told them I didn't want to, but everyone seemed so excited. And now I have to wear this horrible flower crown. It's unbefitting of a warrior.
Perhaps you would feel pride if you had a crown that matched your spirit.
Well, this may sound silly, but I want a crown made from a beast, not a garden. Bear them overheard Sunniva talking about an animal that is killing much of the wildlife in the forest. She hasn't had the chance to track it yet, but I would be honored to wear a crown made from such a predator.
A request that I can easily grant. I will return with a crown befitting of our May Queen.
Thank you, Eivor. I will be in your debt.
This looks worth trying.
A drinking game always is. The rules are: 1, you drink until you're the last one standing. 2, end the rules. Want to play?
Yes, I'm thirsty. No.
No, I like to keep my mind sharp.
Ready to go now?
Yes, I am ready to. I am not.
Looks fun. I'll think it over.
World. Spirit. Spiritual defense. Reporting on Sussex. Reporting on Sus. Going deeper. Breaking the order. Egg hunt. Breaking the order. Ivor. Start feast. Hosting a feast with press left mouse button start. Press confirm action. Press space bar. Bag. Quests. World. Skills. Skills. Raven. Battleground Bolt. Hunter Bow combo. Release your arrow as you finish drawing it to make the next one draw faster.
Good to see you,
Hold right
darling.
mouse button reset.
What happened yesterday? You and Sigurd disappeared during the feast, and when he returned, he went straight to our room without a word.
We talked for a time. I asked many questions, but got few answers. I wish I could say more.
Do you think Sigurd knows? About us?
I don't think so. He would have said something. Sigurd wants to blame me for every mishap that has befallen him, but gives me no credit for his rescue. I don't understand.
Yet he does speak with you. With me, he has gone totally silent. So, what now?
This is for Sussex. We burned it to the ground to save one man. Yet he is barely the man we were searching for.
Quite so.
Alliance table, show me the Alliance map.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ox Lincolnshire, Gloucestershire, Nottinghamshire,
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
I will pledge to Gloucestershire.
All right, I'll be Gunner's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Hold tab to show nearby quest. World, Viking Brawl. Breaking the order.
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this
Good day. I'm grateful to see Basim returned. There's so much more I wish to learn from him.
Order medallion. Give order
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
One more gone. The world is brighter for it. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this.
Ability, feign death. Level 1. Fool enemies by playing dead. Poison strike. Level 2. Applies a poison Order medallion. Quest. Order medallion. Give order medallions. 11. Quest. Give 6 codex pages. What do you do here? Exit. I
have to go.
Then go in peace.
World. A river to raid. Let's get festive. Norvid has enlisted Ivor's help to make Ravensthorpe more festive. Help him by adding decorative elements around the settlement. Egg hunt. Eggs have been placed in
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis. Greetings!
See shop. See.
What do you have today?
Read and shop. Valin. Dwarven axe. Hell's damnation armor. Mythical torso. Buy locked. See shop. Exit. I have to go.
I will see you later, friend.
So long, farewell. Now, this one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
Novid, I'm told you need my help.
Eivor, yes. I've spent so much time filling my shop with new Ostra items that I haven't had time to finish decorating a settlement.
You want me to decorate?
Of course. A new banner here, a pile of bones there. You can even change the big tree if you'd like.
I worry that my taste may not be the same as everyone else's.
Enough, you'll do fine. Oh, don't forget to play some of the games. You'll want to collect as many festival tokens as possible. I've got some really good items for you. Here, have some tokens on me.
Thank you, Novid. I'll do my best to decorate the settlement, but if it's a disaster, I will be blaming you.
I exit. Thanks, Norvid. Goodbye. Tell me about how can I get tokens?
How can I earn tokens?
Simple. Try the festival activities or help around the settlement.
How can I get tokens? Tell me.
How do I decorate?
There are many places in the settlement that can be customized. Just find them and decorate however you like.
Tell me about how I'd like.
Show me what you have.
Have a look.
Festival shop. Small floral shrines. Colorful raven. Raven. Flower hair. Floral hair. Flower beard scheme. Hair. Small hog log scheme. Powerful tree war. Mossy faced. Small. I'd like to see your exit.
I must take my leave. So long. Alwyn, you mentioned something about an egg hunt.
I did indeed, but it will be much more than a simple search for eggs. This will require a sound mind and a keen eye.
This seems like an activity for children.
It is. That's why I made it extra challenging. I had Ovis write the clues as riddles and made sure to hide the eggs in difficult-to-find areas. Here is your first clue to start the hunt.
Riddle. Press E close. The hunt is on and the eggs are hidden. For most of them you will need your vision. 6 of them will get a clue. The other 9 will be up to you. When all 15 eggs you have found, return them to Alwyn, safe and sound. Decorate Ravensthorpe. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Get the godly reward for free. We crafted a special gift containing free items, cosmetics, and opals to thank you for your dedication and support throughout all these years. Click on this news to access and redeem the godly reward. Press left mouse button redeem. Save. World. Twirling targets. Not synchronized. Not a new home. The river raids. Van and his James Vikings have the first night of Samhain. Part of A Tale of Wicker Fire. Chapter 1. Ivor arrives in Gloucestershire to bless Gunnar's engagement and prevents Thorpe. A new tracked quest. Skill, world. Hold left or hold left order. Heike of Friesland, the oil. Press left mouse, Roth, Heike. Raven banquet, Heike. Woden, the dart. The needle. The firebrand, the lyre, the father. Heike. The oil, the Hrothgar, Kodak. Date, Norway, Merge, North, the Merge, East, at home, as, Lund, people, the Epping, the peep, the Weald, this, settle, north, people, the youngest son, Val, boat, gap, berg, leaf, rock, hunt, cage, outfit, the roll, the faction, the pit, Britain, the faction, see, they reeve, banneret, will the gut here, Dearla, root, bishop, Deidre, so while many young Ilfred, Lok, Kodaks. To the world of a part, long, regime, the progress, long, world web, set, world, alliance map, tis, world, zealot, world and progress, world, photo, the three, combat data, tutorial, quest, world, inventory, bag, brick, gal, hunt, brigand, bulls, needle, help, Thor's brigandine bag, minor, antidote, the mid, fans, short, fan, tier, gung, mir, hate, Norse emblem, Asgardian scheme, eel, anim, broke, king, a, read, Eric, cod, ability, dive, harp, world, spiritual defense, hold left mouse, hold, not world, hold, World. Not sync. World. Hold left.
In these old worlds, I used to lie down and pray that the leaves would cover me. That I could drag them over me like a blanket and join Cernunos in a bed of leaves. Tuck me in, stranger, with a song.
The sound of Odin stomping on your bones is the only song you'll hear.
Order. Bjorhasij. Bjorhasij. Joy Kankor. A burly Norseman. The Liar. High. Hunta. World. Not synchronized. World.
Cast about this land, my friend. There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile like I haven't seen in some time.
World, the first night of Samhain.
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigwili.
Good to meet you as well.
How did you meet?
How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath Mom and Dad carried them gilid and anon. Cannon have drews me.
Bridget Man Pa were the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. You two bags of air sich o gwmpas gilid. That's Eivor gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the Mercians here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger?
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let us bring a few back.
There is the elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick, the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
My friend's wedding.
I am here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated god-right kings for puppet rulers?
We brought stability.
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family. before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then, by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Well, shall we then?
Sour. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I met them. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around,
it lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
the profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Kunan for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I will not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Tefter.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Tefter, get to safety! Find somewhere to hide!
Where did they come from?
That was close. Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word.
And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Careful with that beast!
Reminds me of Alan Check.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful. We were accosted by a group of boars.
Odd, but path na usually safe. To the brievo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
He's fine.
I kept my word to Kunin, and that spatcuck Tefter lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Tefter. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Ni gwisgalan fel ysbrydion and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given? Huh. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, let's hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering, but even a knife to my throat
Knock on
cannot make
doors
me
is the
sing on
Mari
command.
LWYD.
Shame. I heard your voice, clear as a bell. Locks fall from...
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I will fill your shop with sheep. Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
Hope to gods this Mari LWYD doesn't.
Hope to gods this Mary Lewis doesn't fail.
Ah, have a cake for your troubles then.
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
Knock on doors is the Mari LWYD.
To turn you into a gentle skald.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar. Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Lwyd. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Samhain night and the moon is high, Mari Luid haunts my door.
Give me sweets and candied treats.
Give me sweets and candied treats, the kind I most adore.
Ha ha! Here then, sweets for the Mari Luid. You've earned it.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
Knock on doors is the Mari LWID.
Eivor, mighty warrior, knocker of doors, victor of cakes. How does it feel to pillage what is freely given?
A worthy haul, man. Good.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar. My cakes. Survey the area, Sunan.
And the children knew it should not have been out in the late and in the dark.
Gunnar!
Find Gunnar's whereabouts.
Damn deserter.
Got some piss off back to your shit-smeared hovel.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hoot him more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
That's enough. It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
I'll come for you.
Four spears! My leg!
Gunnar!
Univalis McCallum.
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Thanks for helping.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tevder becomes eldermen.
It's Dean and Fall. Regardless of Poisiat Puar.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire. But I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salve.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before you return.
Give me strength.
My mam modran is known am a humor towish gadran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you don't have to save his leg. I will understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day.
Eivor, there you are.
Tefter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
Thank the gods, yes.
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred my soul with sin.
To holy hearths and humid eyes, it is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull! Rulemonger!
That's foul. Come, lad. The lead in a glory.
All you've seen babes in arms drink a hogshead of ale, master.
Come on, lad. Show the game your mettle.
this merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me, for allies new and old.
Of all the Eldermen I've met, you're the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
What a waste. That's noble.
A true father sacrifices himself for his people. Gives his all, his blood and flesh. A great honor, but a sad fate.
When you speak these words, it reminds me of the Christ.
Aye, lad. Now you can see how a man like myself sees the value in both.
A toast, then. To Elderman Coonan, joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tevder. May he wear the horns head high.
Weak! What is this? Water? I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the man. Give him something stronger. This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sorehead tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though.
They all speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse, do not deny it. And I for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse's arse, yes.
Soft words from a heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Flirt very, very nice. You're not flirt.
Very, very nice.
I think I might like you even better when you're mean.
Tefter, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah! The greatest oath, and the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Proves I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh!
Here we are. Right inside here. I feel warm. Do you feel warm?
Always warm here. It's a wonder you don't walk around naked.
Yes, well, come on in.
Tevder! 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 Where are you? Hell's breath. What happened last night? And the effects of that draft still cling. After, are you here?
Bag. It's a bill. Magister. Brigandine cape. Magister. Hunts. Magister's cloak. Hunts. Magister's cloak. Hunt. Gallo. Thor's helmet. Hunts. Raven clan. Thor's helmet. Mythical helmet. Hidden ones. Page from 2.
Tefta's bodyguard. Killed by knife.
This god's throat!
Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
Open this door! Come out of there!
Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged.
Investigate the bloody scene in Tudra's dwelling.
The spot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe.
Investigate the bloody scene in Tudra's dwelling.
Willem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards. And to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something.
World.
We'll know the contents.
There he is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same!
Kunin, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain.
Get the murderer!
World.
I need your eyes.
Can't hold out much longer.
You're like a lame mule. Get round the side.
Get in there!
Hands tacky with old blood from the new king. It would be best to lie low.
What see you, old friend?
There's Modron up ahead.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
I've been accused of murder.
No, it's not. I awoke in Tefter's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
Blood but no body? We must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Could have gotten far!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next.
Can you...
I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.
World.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
World. World.
Sunan, guide me.
World. World. Bag. Hunt. Thor's helmet. Galloblach helm. Thor's helmet. Bag. Thor's helmet. Thor's helmet. Mythical helmet. Brigandine. Hunt. World. Inventory. Bag. Mimir. Gung. Pressed. Bag. Poe. Gua. Grant. Cricket wolf head. Bag. Thor. Huntsman helm. Hunts. Raven plant. Thor. Press V. Press. Magister's cloak. Mythical cloak. Press left mouse button.
Have a look, Sunan.
That must be the home of the druid. The fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Mortal be God, I am summoning a spirit of the woods. I will speak to no one else.
Just as Modron said. Maybe I should disguise myself.
If you be mortal, I will not speak to you. I am waiting for the spirit. They come. They come.
He may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps he will speak to the spirit of the Mary Luid.
Oh, spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I press no more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew, here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen.
Aelwyn said that the Wickermen must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
Help Aelwyn prepare for his ritual.
A hangman's noose, a knife, and the vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
Threefold death. Press E. Help Aelwyn prepare for his ritual.
This dagger is placed upside down.
Athame dagger. Press E close.
Their mouths are open, like they've been screaming secrets.
Soul skulls. Help Aelwyn prepare for his ritual.
A Wickerman speaks. Now let them speak in chorus.
Help Aelwyn prepare for his ritual.
Yes, another joins the throng. Another.
Help Aelwyn prepare for his ritual.
Let there be cacophony. One more. One more. They roar! Do you hear them? A chorus of fire!
That should be the last one. Back to the druid.
Speak to me, O wind.
I've come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me pause. Are you truly a spirit of light?
I am a spirit as any other.
Then prove it.
You must know the depths of the world's mysteries before I will help you. Tell me the proper use of charms.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Which charm is it that gives speech to the dead?
The soul skulls.
The Skull Soul's charm summons voices from death's realm.
In such fashion I speak to druids long dead. But of course you, a spirit, would know that. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
I'll be back. Repeat.
Which charm summons aid for maidens?
I'll be back.
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help.
Solve the riddle.
This symbol is one I've seen carved into shields and headstones.
Celtic knot.
Two ladles carved from a single branch. The grooves match.
Double spoon. Press E close. The rise of moon. The set of sun. One is two. Love letter. Press E close. Another. Solve the riddle.
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
I'll be back. Repeat the I'll be.
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
Solve the riddle. Solve the riddle. Solve the riddle. Sabrina of the Severn. Sabrina of the Severn.
The statue of a woman, Sabrina, watches me from the water below.
Solve the riddle. 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 Solve the riddle.
He may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps he will speak to the spirit of the Mary Luid.
Solve the riddle.
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Sabrina of the Severn.
Maidens in peril are protected by Sabrina of the Severn.
Sabrina the water nymph, yes. Tell me, O being of air and light, which is the charm you would use to leave the past behind?
The Athame. The Athame.
The Athame dagger cuts our ties with the past.
The upturned blade. Things can be reversed. You know this charm. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to a question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cooth-Lodrin.
Cooth-Lodrin? Very well. I thank you, Halwyn, but this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
Cooth-Lodrin. Strange name. Meanwhile, Modron awaits me at the stones nearby. Go, my eyes. I can see Modron ahead.
How far has the search for me stretched?
Far enough to say it's best you stick to the countryside and wear that disguise. But Tefter's body has not been found as yet.
That night was full of drink and merriment. I do not remember much, but I had no quarrel with Tefter.
A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halewin?
He gave some herbs to a man from Cooth-Lodrin, name of Gwylim. He was drinking with Tefter and myself.
Cooth-Lodrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you.
I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me.
Tevder's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of.
Let's go.
Let's make haste, then. I must find Gwilym and regain my honor. This forest and all of Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic here. Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tevder and his church.
Tevder did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tevder's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sort.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes. Cuthludren, the thieves' warren. This is where I leave you.
You'll find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
Show me. I should be cautious around here. What do you see? Voice. So he lives.
Find Gwylem.
That must be where Gwylem is hiding.
Find Gwylem. Find Gwylem.
Do something useful, would ya? Damn you, rat! Rambling your way out of this!
Find Gwylem. Abilities. Vengeance of... Find Wylam. Find Wylam.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Find Wylam.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is right.
Eivor, you're alive.
Have mercy. We're under orders. Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tefter.
Then he should demand it back. Shit sellsword you are. Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice in scapegoat, Gwillem.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep his secret.
Why kill Tudor?
Why would Coonan pay to have Tefter killed? He is to be his successor.
We ain't ones for details. The less we know, the better, yeah?
You chose to extort the man, but have no basis for the crime. You're imbeciles.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell him we've taken care of you.
Coonan did this? Why? I've done nothing to...
Oh, gods, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow.
Move, fool.
Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
Tafter will need to see a healer. This lord have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid, then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
Thank you. It is much appreciated. When I awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
Save your strength, Tefter. It's a long ride.
Coonan, He ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he
This war was
spoke
made
of
to
the
inflict
pagans
pain
being
first,
just as we.
kill slowly.
Living in
Typical of the local
kindness
bandits.
under the laws of many gods. One face, many faces. It matters not. We are all blessed to be alive in his glory.
This scrape has changed you, Tefter.
Changed me. Changed the dressings.
Your death has been avenged, my friend. He's hot to the touch, and his mind fades in and out. But he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
They claim to have been hired by Kunan.
Kunan did this?
I know not why. Only that he gave them coin to dispose of Tefter. You can see how well they saw to that.
They were alike once, the boy and Kunan. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means to put Tevder to flame in his place.
Does not the right demand the leader?
If he made the lad's body Elderman, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Kunan. Can you tend to his wounds?
I'm a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their will. Eivor, what will you do with Kunan?
I'll kill him.
I'll gut him. Death and dishonor is the punishment he deserves. All legacy destroyed.
Kunan may be ill and aged, but his sword arm is strong. He'll kill you first if you let him. Do not let him.
My blade is imbued with the blood of gods and armies. I fear not a single coward.
You are resolute, then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you, Modron. And please, take care of Tefter. I must get to Kunan before the festival's end.
Yeah!
won't be gentle if they spot. I must find Kunan before I'm spotted. The Longhouse is a good place to start.
Confront sign-on.
Festivities haven't started yet. There's still time to search for Kunan.
Confront sign-on. Confront sign-on. Confront sign-on. Confront sign-on. Confront sign-on.
Where are you, Kunan? He isn't here. Someone else may have seen him.
Bridget is here. Oh, I shall polish my ears in hopes that a word of clarity will slip through.
Eivor, finally tiri de chwaled.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Eivor, but this become of Tevder. Did you faint your scarf?
Thank you.
I found Tudor.
I've found Tifter alive and safe. I need to speak to Kun.
Bridget! I found an abandoned bird nest in the rafters. I'm going to take it home to Mother.
If you gattle it, then the babans will do it no a lay it got.
It's you again. The Samhain Butcher.
The Samhain Butcher. Never mind. Gwynedd, I'm looking for Kunan. Have you seen him?
He's busy with the festival and shooed me away to Bridget. Would you like to see some magic I've been practicing?
Can you show me to Kunan if I say yes?
Just one trick, and then I can show you around. Okay.
So reach into this pouch. And the number of stones you're holding is 3.
Wonderful magic, Gwen. But now I really need to find Cunan.
Nastavljam, sir. Come on, let's go find him. They're the church ladies. They don't like the festival, but Mama says they come anyway to cluck cluck like hens. Do you want to see another trick? I can pull an acorn from
Find
your ear.
sign on.
I need to find Cunan. It's important.
You're lost, Butcher.
It's Eivor.
Find sign on.
Why is that woman wearing a stripe? Have you seen Elderman Cunan?
Oh, that unholy visage startled me. It's past sundown, so Cunan has retired to the church for prayer.
I have business with him.
Even if you have business with him, it will have to wait until the morning. Locked himself in. Only Geva has the key.
Would Geva let me in?
She's been instructed not to. Not that I can see her following a task so simple. Girl'd forget her own head if it weren't attached.
Thank you for your help. I will speak with Cunan tomorrow. The key is held by someone named Geva. I must find her.
I've been praying to God and Saint Kenhelm alike for poor Tevda's soul.
The old thing's been eating away at Cunan.
Find sign on.
Grey and drawn, you think?
To go and comfort him. Company on
Have you seen Cunan?
Hey, it's the Mary Ruid. Rhyme with me, Mary Ruid.
Okay, you start.
On Samhain night, all out to flight, some to... I've messed up the rhyme.
The man tries to rhyme with all his might.
Didn't take much to outwit me. You're really good. Good enough for a reward.
Many thanks. Enjoy the festival.
Find sign on. Find sign on. Find sign on.
I'm looking for Gloucester's Alderman.
Well, the one who still draws breath is in the church.
How do I get in?
You're not supposed to get in. No reason to enter that dump anyway. Fuck, you'd have to get me very drunk to show you inside.
Sounds like some ale will loosen his tongue.
Find sign on.
Have you seen Cunan?
Oh, goodness, you're so frightening. What are you doing after the festival?
I'm looking for Cunan.
Right, yes. He's in the church. Actually, if you're headed that way, this crate needs to be delivered to him. Just tell Geva I sent you.
Of course. What does Geva look like?
Badger mask, same as me. Should come running when she sees you. Best of luck, and happy Samhain!
Geva's waiting for this delivery to the church. That's my way in.
Find sign-on.
Where's Coonan?
Mary Lubed! Come dance with me!
Find sign-on.
Coonan?
Oh, for you, love? I could be.
Have you seen Coonan?
He's gonna be in the Wicker Man.
You exotic me, what a gun! Mean?
Must be blocked from the other side.
Right, gotta keep my eye. Ah, the crate! Yes, yes, come this way. Good you came by. Sarah was supposed to drop it off ages ago.
Find sign-on.
Coonan is inside. I must find a way to get in.
There you are, Snake Tongue.
Eivor! Have you been enjoying the festivities?
We're done with this shadow play. Tefter's safe, and I know of your plan to sacrifice him in your stead.
You think I mean to escape the flames? I go to the Wicker Man gladly, but I will not leave Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader? And an angry church ready with holy fire?
They won't be without a leader. Modron will sit upon the Horn's throne.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
Ha! We've turned you in circles like a dog, haven't we? Modron was the architect of Tevder's murder, Eivor.
All to take control of Gloucestershire for herself. It would be a hard grasp to hold, surrounded by Christians on all sides.
There was no other way. She had a vision. Tevder framed by flames and burning. Everything we created together.
Everything? You and Modron? Then... Gwyneth?
A man must get his house in order before his death. Feather his nest for his children.
You failed. You'll pay for this.
Then make your peace with God, Britain. For shitting on my name and drugging me is an offense I'd kill for.
I'm to be dead within the Wicker Man by Samhain's end. I beg you, let me die for my people.
You and the witch? This was the plan. To make me dance your merry tune, so you could build a legacy for your daughter.
I always desired Modron. So when she asked me to take the part in a fertility ritual, of course I agreed. Our union conceived not only Gweneve, but a united Gloucestershire. One that Tevder would stamp out.
This is where you failed, Coonan. Tefter is a changed man. He straddles the same line as you.
Tevder? The boy has the head of a mule. You taught him reason?
Not just I. The kindness of bandits and strange Britons. He embraces Christ and churning us alike.
Shit. Prophecy is a strange web, is it not? Tevder's reformation just needed a kidnapping and a dedicated Dane. Eivor, Modron will have taken Tevder to her forest temple. If you make haste, you might be able to stay her blade. I have much to attend to here, otherwise I'd lead you myself. Go now. Unless you plan on killing me first.
Kill, prepare to die. Exit, you'll die in the Wicker Man. Kill, exit.
You are already a dead man. I will not make your people suffer for your actions.
Thank you, Eivor. Your mercy will be rewarded, I'm sure.
World.
What do you see, Sunan?
World.
I must be careful now.
No escaping me that way!
The chanting. It's faint, but I recognize Modron's voice.
The Mother is communing with the gods on this most holiest of times, and we're stuck guarding the door.
I'd rather be out here.
Suffer not the taste!
Find Modron.
Easy now. Something is not right.
Find Modron. Find Modron. Find Modron.
Into Hellfight.
Sweat and blood, death and birth. Turn this man from beast to earth.
Modron! Stay your blade! Or die at my hand.
I should have known Kunon wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs.
It's a cold bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
You understand so little. No matter. Let me enlighten you with the fury of the gods!
Take this!
Do it then. Leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that Christian, and for what? Your name and some trade routes?
Do you doubt the power of your gods to sway the mind of a man? Tefter is no longer the zealot you believe him to be.
A man will lie to save his skin. When you are gone, he'll gut me and burn my people. The gods showed me this.
Kunon spoke of your vision. The Nordenir spin their fatal threats, but without your plan, his heart would remain unchanged.
Then I have no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the river Ouse.
A seer's spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches.
She was fighting to protect her people.
But she ground your name to dust, sullied the honor of herself and her people.
Kill Modron.
I cut my own path.
Lord in his mercy. What sorcery happened here?
The High Priestess Modron tried to kill you.
Why? In God's name, I've done nothing to her.
She feared the Church would use you as God's hammer, so she convinced Coonan to have you killed. I killed Modron, but Coonan lives to burn in the Wicker Man.
Such a waste of life. The devil whispers into the ear of man, but we must ignore his voice.
Modron had a vision of you wiping out the pagans, and Gwynedd is Coonan's bastard, so he simply did it to protect his kin.
Love for one's child is a virtue, but wrath is a sin. How can one entangle with the other?
We all lose our heads when our legacy is threatened, be that name, kingdom, or child. Now, what of the witchling?
I'll see that she's cared for. She has no guilt in this.
I will not join your Church of Christ.
You won't have to.
World.
Attack on sight here.
Speak to Gunnar. Speak to Gunnar. Abilities. Feign death. World. Save. Save. This will overwrite saved. Press overwrite. World. Load. Saved game. Load saved. Loading. Please wait. World. Hold. Confirm act. Press.
Terrible business. Poor lad.
I came as soon as I heard.
I have returned.
That's where school and then dinner.
Gunnar, it's good to see a face I trust. Even your frightful mug. I thought this could be your shared saga, but it is time to leave. And we have spent naught but a drink together.
Worry not, Eivor. You and I have many tales to tell yet. And our names ring out clear and with honor.
Yeah, a tale. A tale of Gloucester. Beautiful land, full of damned fools.
Ha! I will drink to that. You have my thanks.
Anything for you, old friend.
Then let us say our farewells to this wicker king, and then be on our way home.
Yes, Randvi will be eager to meet Bridget.
Bridget and Gunnar have already gone ahead. I should join them.
Tell me, please. What of Modron?
Dead and burned on a pyre, much like this one.
I didn't think. I hoped you would spare her at least. Gwen.
Please don't do it! We can burn something else! Someone else!
Peace, dear heart. I will join the dirt that grows the trees and the barley, my body feeding the gods, worms, and even you. So I will be here. And a long, long time from now, when you're old and wrinkled like an apple, you will see me again.
Father, I thought I could be ready.
It is time.
Then this is yours.
This is your path, Tifter. No thorns and briars could keep you from it.
And you, Eivor, friend of Gloucestershire, you have lived up to your reputation.
I know you owe me less than nothing, but please, take care of them.
I take no pleasure in the suffering of others. You would know this if you had given me a chance.
"20 years I have been your elderman. Now these old bones are ready for my last duty. I have worked alongside you, clearing fields, brewing drink, births and deaths. All growing and learning.
The Wicker Man is ready, O King. Your altar awaits.
I am honored to be your harvest king. With this flame set, may our crops be plentiful and our winters brief.
Despite it all, he has the ending he prayed for.
Straight to the mouths of hungry gods.
Eivor, the honor is yours.
Praise the Harvest King! Bloody pagans!
Why does Conan have to go?
He's saving us all, love.
Our Father, who art in heaven, our Mother, who art in earth, please, please accept this offering. Take of me my flesh and bone and bless.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Load. Saved game, saved game, saved game. Loading a previously saved game will make you lose all unsaved progress. Saved game. Saved game. Saved game. Loading a previously saved game will make you lose all unsaved progress. Saved game. Saved game. Loading a previously saved game will make you lose all unsaved progress. Press right mouse button delete. Press left mouse. Saved game. Load. World. Hold left mouse button fast travel. Hold left mouse button fast travel. Confirm action. Press.
I should be close now.
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one. This one begins a long...
Hey, my boy. There should be some eggs around here.
Please, calm down.
Randvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you sit in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able.
Gudrun, I will hear from you.
Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrolls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet! You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Gudrun. Holger.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return?
Exactly. Yes.
Good, I've heard enough.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet! Let me speak.
Good, hear statements again.
I have much to consider and should like to hear your statements again.
Good, I've heard enough. Good, I've heard enough.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage.
Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet! Let me speak.
Gudrun is right.
After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl, if I may. I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest is...
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
This judgment is unfair.
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my Jarl. As it must be. Forgive my defiance.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
Thank you, Holger. And please,
My love.
Sigurd?
Leave me be.
If you wish it.
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you've seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
I can hardly begin to describe what happened in Gloucestershire. I think you will learn soon enough.
But we are allied with them.
Yes. For all our pains.
Exit. Alliance table, show me.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Snottingham. Snotting. Grantabridge. Grant.
I have received a unique summons from Snottinghamshire in the north. From your old friend, Vili.
Vili? A name I've not heard in 10 winters or more. How is he?
Well, it seems. Vili asked that you join him in feast and celebration, in honor of his father, Hemminger Jarl.
A welcome invitation. It will be good to see him again.
It is worth recalling that his father, Hemminger Jarl, would be a formidable ally. Will you go?
I will pledge to Snottinghamshire.
I will leave for Snottinghamshire today.
Good. They will be pleased.
World. Twirling, hold left. Hold, confirm at press. World. Travel to Snottingham. Travel to Snottingham.
By Odin, the Neething curse is lifted.
Travel to Snottingham. World.
Welcome, fair traveler.
Welcome, fair traveler.
Child of his.
Curious child of his.
I am Brendan of Ireland.
I am Brendan of Ireland.
Light and voice have these stones spoken to me. Here lies the markings of him, where a second voice, higher than most, spoke to me again. Listen.
Travel to Snottingham.
All I have learned through prayer. Long ago was a great and tragic war. The offspring of gods who lived before the deluge. I pray for these rebel...
Show me what lies ahead.
Travel to Snottingham. Travel to Snottingham. Press E
fair
close.
traveler.
Welcome, fair
Curious
traveler.
child of his. I am Brendan of Ireland, and through light and voice have these stones spoken to me. Here lies the markings of him, where a second voice, higher than most, spoke to me again. Listen to all I have learned through prayer. Long ago was a great and tragic war. The offspring of gods who lived before the deluge. I pray for these rebel angels who came before.
Such odd energies, lying here unseen.
World.
Oh, that's odd.
World.
Firewood from firewood burns, flame kindles flame, and from man goes wisdom to man, and folly to folly.
World.
Been torn out. Stop it, Asila. His ghost will haunt us. There's no ghost. Danes don't...
This man is a Norse warrior, and his body deserves respect. Where's his axe? He cannot go to Valhalla without it.
Hurry ran off with it. Don't hurt us. We didn't mean anything. Please.
I will not harm you. I just want to get this man's axe returned. Where's this boy gone?
Over that way. He was playing with it. Slaying monsters.
Travel to Snottingham. Travel to Snottingham. Travel to Snottingham.
Go. Sunan.
Travel to Snottingham. Travel to Snottingham. Travel to Snottingham.
You there, boy! Give me the axe before you hurt yourself.
I am no mere boy. I am Hurry, slayer of monsters. You'll have to win it from me in single combat.
Charisma level 4. Charisma. I'll trade you.
A monster slayer. Well, as a fellow warrior, I must trade for the axe in a warrior's charm. Thick arms of Agir and thighs of Thor. Strength, honesty, and wit. Crave all wise warriors.
I can feel this Norse magic running from my fingers to my toes. I bet I can beat you in a race back to that body.
They took my whole family. Sisters, cousins, aunts.
Look, there's a spider crawling around his eye.
Though we know not your name or your clan, you are a warrior of good stock. Odin welcomes you to his table in Valhalla.
Amen. And one day, us warriors will join you, fighting monsters in eternal battle.
World.
Good fellow! I've locked myself out.
This is your house?
I set my key down, only to watch it fall into the river. My name's Bron.
Hi, Bron.
Ah, a Dane. I have an object inside that you'd be interested in. The legendary horn of Ragnar Lothbrok.
You have Ragnar's horn. How can you know it was his?
You have me there, friend. I cannot be certain. It's a very old Dane horn. Help me into my house. You can judge for yourself.
Travel to Snottingham.
I am curious to see this horn.
Hid it somewhere long ago.
Travel to Snottingham.
I can't recall just where. Help me search. Ah, yes! Now I remember. It must be behind there. on, friend.
Homeowner's note.
Ah! Look at that!
That's no horn.
Let me have a look.
Hold! Thief! You filthy Dane, get out of my house!
This man told me the house was his.
Have you any idea how important I am? I shall have you both flayed and hung from the city gates.
Friend, it's all a simple misunderstanding.
If you were deceived, Dane, you'll return my biblo and help me kill this villain.
I will defend Braun. I will help you defeat Braun.
Here's your item. Braun here is a liar and a thief. He deserves what he gets.
No! To hell with you! With me, brother!
So much for him.
You've helped me, Dane. I will not send you before the magistrate for robbery. I trust you are grateful.
I regret only that I did not hear the battle song of Ragnar's horn.
I spoke with him again.
I spoke with him again.
He said that he pined, and I feel torn in two. My loyalty to him tears me one direction, and the Nephilim point elsewhere. Why hath these voices spoken to me? The Gospels sing within me, and yet I sense conflict. I sense disagreement among the angels. It saddens me greatly. I will one day weigh my soul, attempt penance, attempt to repent for the missteps in my life. Yet here, all shining.
World. Travel to Snottingham. World.
I spoke with him again. He said that he pined, and I feel torn in two. My loyalty to him
Travel to Snottingham. Travel to Snottingham.
I spoke with him again. He said that he pined, and I feel torn in two. My loyalty to him tears me one direction, and the Nephilim point elsewhere. Why hath these voices spoken to me? The Gospels sing within me, and yet I sense conflict. I sense disagreement among the angels. It saddens me greatly. I will one day weigh my soul, attempt penance, attempt to repent for the missteps in my life. Yet here...
Travel to Snottingham.
Here, invisible.
World. Confirm action. Old. World. Hold, confirm act, press space. World. Old friends. World. World. Old friends. Part of The Tale of Two World. Old friend. Fast travel unavailable. World. Save. Load. Saved game. Loading a previously load save game, press space. World. Old friend.
This must be Snottingham. Saxon and Dane live in peace. I expected nothing less for land under Hemminger Jarl's rule.
The thing is his friend for them on Gal.
Tryggvi spoke true. You have come to England.
I have, and I mean to stay.
Snottingham. It will be good to see Villy again.
Pour the mead! Eivor has come to Snottingham!
Skål!
Come, raise the
Make sure the supplies are secure. We may set off at any moment.
Is that a bottomless stomach I see? You win if you can down it faster than me.
All right. Not the...
Didn't your mummy say it was all right? You think you can guzzle the grog?
Do I trust my own eyes?
Is that truly who I see?
Trygvi, you old hound, how are you?
Eivor, a friend of old is a good omen.
Look at this. Your chin grass might be mistaken for hedges now.
Ah, but a healthy Jarl beard it is not.
And what of Billy? I was happy to get his message.
I stand in Vili's place today. He and his father have gone to Ulkathorpe to stave off an invasion of Picts. We've laid a long siege, and Hemminger Jarl looks to finish the job.
Vili has not changed, it seems. I will fight.
I have not fought beside Vili and his father since we were young. They have my blade if they need it.
In spite of these war cries, you should know that Vili's father is more frail than last you saw him.
How could that be? Hemminger Jarl is an ox.
So he is. And he'll be pleased as Skull with the moon in his jaws at the sight of you. Come, the swiftest path is by river, but these waters are hostile to Norsemen. You bring good luck with you. We could guide the sail steeds downstream.
Let us go. I am not ready yet.
My ship will draw the arrows to let the convoy pass. Only give me a moment before we go.
This overwrite existing save game. Saving over an existing save slot will make you lose all saved progress. This can't be undone. Quit to desk, press spacebar yes.